I don't think Verdum deserves that title. I just don't think he has what it takes. And I don't think Fedor deserves that title either, because Fedor did not ever sign with the UFC. He kind of always took the easy route, which he's doing now. Don't get me wrong, I know Fedor personally. I like him as a person. He's very humble, he's very nice. But and he had an excellent run in Rings Japan. I fought there even in '99. Excellent run there, and an excellent run in Pride. But after Pride, he never really tested himself. Okay, well, there was the affliction thing. But if he really wanted to go down as the best heavyweight ever, then he should have signed with the UFC and take the hard route, because UFC is the hardest division. That's just what it is. Every fight is hard. There's no easy fights. There's no easy opponents. Yeah, I'm curious how he's going to do, of course. But I think he's in for a hard time. This is definitely different than pro wrestling, especially in his weight class. He's a welterweight, I believe. Those guys are tough, man, and he's going to experience it firsthand.
Well, I think Alistair's in for a hard time. I think everybody is. I certainly think if you think you're not in for a hard time, that's probably when the times are going to get the hardest. What amazes me about anybody who says that I don't know what's going to happen on the 10th and I'm not prepared for it is, coming from a civilian, I can understand it. Coming from a fighter, no, I don't understand. But maybe he thinks I'm not sparring. Maybe he thinks I'm not training. I don't know. I'm a fan of his. But yeah, I expect it to be hard. Anything worth doing is hard. I'm sure people are going to criticize, technique, skill level, whatever. And this is legitimately, it's me naked in front of the world. And I'm a guy who despises when people watch me train. I just hate it. It's just like a very intimate thing. So yeah, I guarantee you some will make fun of me, some will be inspired by it. But it is what it is. This is a kid learning to ride a bike for the first time.
MMA one day, if it comes to my doorstep and they ask me to have a fight in there, I would do that.
In his, defense, he goes and fights me. He loses everything. He loses the legacy that he built as a bantamweight champion. He's beaten every bantamweight. He's beaten every alpha male that he's fought. But I'm a different alpha male than he's ever faced. And I'm ready to showcase my skills when that fight presents itself. But he's looking to not fight me. Like I said, he's a smart guy. He breaks down fights for Fox. And his fight IQ is pretty high. Stylistically, he knows it's a bad matchup for him. So does his coaches. When he throws his punches, his chin's exposed, his head's out of lane, and I'll be able to find that I'm very accurate. And that's all I need to see. There was just that one fight live that just gave me the confidence, knows that I would knock him out. Like I said, the fans are behind it. He's asking for it. I think that's a fight that needs to happen after Takea.
I truly believe, all you got to do is look at this corner, how they went from panic to elation. They were jumping around like they had literally won the lotto when Nate was beginning to get the upper hand. Whereas if you look at my corner, it's emotionless. from start to finish. So I feel that represents what way the contest went. They got lucky, and that's what we feel. And August 20th, I will prove that.
My money's on Nate. I think Diaz is going to get him. As far as what makes Conor so great, he's still going to bring that to the table. He's a heavy puncher. He's got incredible confidence. We'll see if that's broken or not. The things that make Diaz great is that he's put in hours and hours and years and years and years and years growing as a mixed martial artist. And I think Conor's done the same, but not to the same level. He's not he's not as accomplished on the ground. He hasn't gone with the wrestlers, and like Nate has been saying, he's been boxing with guys like Andre Ward and high-level boxers that are some of the best in the world for a long time. So I think the odds are a little bit in Diaz's favor because he can take a punch and he has a high output just like Conor does, and he's got a better skill set on the ground.
You have to work out. You have to build up. You gotta go down. Look, strength, no weakness. I'm gonna do weakness. I'm gonna do muscle. I'm gonna flex my body.